Do you want to know how to do a tuck planche? And be able to do it in many different variations? Then keep watching this video. The first exercise you have to learn is the planche lean. This is going to be the most important exercise on your planche journey, and I'm going to go through the muscle activations you have to do to be able to do the move. And at the end of the video, I'll give you a special technique that's going to help you with any planche exercise. Here's the thing. The planche and the planche lean is a straight arm skill movement. What that means is that you're doing the exercise with straight arms. So it might be different from what you've already done, right? Because pull-ups, push-ups, you're working on that bent arm strength. So with the straight arm, there's actually a lot more stress on the joints and the connected tissues. So joint areas and then all this connective tissue surrounding your whole body, right? With an emphasis on the shoulders and chest area. So what you need to actually do is to learn how to use your body as like one unit, right? As like a structure. And this is how you're gonna improve your straight arm strength. So let's go through the technique. What I exhaustively tell my students is that it's not about the position. It's not about just getting into a horizontal position when you're doing your planche lean or any exercise, but it's actually about the muscle activation. So do you feel the muscles that should be activating and giving you the stability and then also the strength to do the movement, right? So I want to make this tutorial as easy as possible for you to follow and to continue on your calisthenics journey. So we're going to break the planche into two elements, and this is stability and then strength. So calisthenics is all about control, and for you to have control, it's not just strength, it's not just muscle, but it's actually using your body as one unit. And I want to emphasize the stability and the strength in this video for this exercise. So what I mean about stability is that before you can actually output your strength, so strength output, you need to have a solid foundation and structure to do so. So how do you activate your certain muscles and muscle groups in your upper body for you to have stability? Where? Stability mainly in the shoulder, right? So I'm going to tell you the techniques now. So if I'm in the planche lean, I can demonstrate one more time. For my shoulders to be stable, I have to do these things. So I'm going to push into the ground. This is called protraction. I'm going to pull my hands towards my waist. This is called scapular depression. And then I'm also going to do this, bringing my hands together in the position. So this is shoulder adduction, right? So we have protraction, we have depression, and then we have adduction. So imagine, well actually no, don't imagine. I have a strong grip on the ground where I'm actually, let's say for example, I'm externally rotating like this. So my hands are glued to the ground, but I am externally rotating my shoulder, right? So externally rotating, but my hands are glued, and now I can feel a little bit more stability in the shoulder. And then now I push, I feel more stability, I depression, scapular depression, I feel more stability, and then I do adduction, I feel even more stability, right? So what those muscle contractions, muscle activation is going to do is light up all the area around your arm, all the area around the chest, the back, and the core. Now my body is one unit and it's in a structure, right? So now how do I generate liftoff power, right? So if I want to generate liftoff power, this is the secret technique that I'm going to teach you. Subscribe for more beginner and intermediate tips on how to take your calisthenics journey to the next level. So it's not just leaning forward, it's not just that when you're in a planche position, because I can lean forward, I can be structured, I can lean forward, but I don't really feel that much stress. Like, I literally don't feel that much stress. I can keep leaning, I can keep leaning, I can keep leaning. I don't feel the right stress that I need in my anterior delts, right? My front of the shoulders. So the planche is for me to get up into the position, to lift up, is actually, think of like the dumbbells, it's like this front raise motion where starting with actually the wrist, I go into this ulnar deviation. So if I'm in my planche, I go into this ulnar deviation where I'm bringing my pinky side closer to my forearm, right? So I'm in that position, and then now everything is nice and tight, and I'm doing this raising motion. So now that is actually what generates the force for you to come up in the position. So if I show the planche lean, so in the planche lean, as a beginner as well, your feet are obviously gonna stay on the ground even if you try, but the idea is for you to try to get as maximal engagement as you can. So I'm locked in, and then now I'm thinking ulnar deviation, and then now shoulder flexion. So that lift-off power is actually what gives you that stress in the shoulders and what makes you strong and basically be able to do the movement.